advantage. So let's see if how he uses that. Not easy for a wrestler to fight backwards.
No, it's not. That's actually good game plan against the wrestlers. Put them on their back foot. Real hard to shoot off your when you're pedaling back. Nice jab.
Nice straight jab.
Yeah, nice stiff jab. There you go.
Nick's moving well, though. Nick Hepting.
Yeah, Hepting. We're going to have to use last names on this one, ain't we, Scott? Nick.
So this is interesting. I'm seeing a lot of guys going for the outside reap, and
yeah, get it.
Actually, the inside reap's a lot more effective, which he's almost going for.
Yeah, get that knee in there, get it around the leg, and then you
kick
that leg up.
Pull that hip off the cage. When it's the outside reap, it tends to push the hip back onto the cage.
Yep, which stops it. Yeah, stops the momentum. Yeah, he's working real hard for this takedown, man. He's gonna, that's gonna wear him down definitely. For the guy going for it, and once again he goes for that outside. It would do him better to get that knee on the inside, wrap that leg, and then just donkey kick.
And that high crotch too is tough with a taller opponent because you keep lifting, their feet are still on the ground.
Yeah, absolutely. Not as much leverage. Hepting's doing a good job though of keeping control on the fence, and he's staying busy. He's giving them shots. And that's what you got to do. You got to distract. You got to punch him in the face a couple times, get him thinking about defending that, and then bam, drop down, grab those legs, and
it's good pressure. But I feel Freeze is doing a great job of just kind of relaxing here.
That's the thing, conserving the energy. He's not really taking much damage. Yep, I agree.
Gotta watch he doesn't get these knees too close together. Nick can just bring him right back.
Yeah, right now would be a perfect time to drop down, but I'm sure that that Freeze is holding on to that wizard pretty strong there. And with the takedown, all right, way to stay up.
1 minute, Nick, 1 minute.
And man, for those at home, this is, if you've never done, the clinch work on the fence, this is so grueling. I mean, it'll just wear you down more than anything. And like Scott was saying, Nick Freeze is doing a good job of just staying calm, not expending too much energy. He's not.
Yeah, he's right on that wall pad too. So it's.
That was a nice little knee there from him.
And again, I'd like to see. I like the way Freeze just peeled that foot away. I'd like to see the inside reap more from Hepting.
Yeah, I agree.
And these are hard.
There. To get takedown at the end. All right. Well, I got to say, Nick Hepting took that round there.
And these are hard rounds to score, right? Because I don't think he was doing any damage, but there was a lot of pressure. Yeah. And then perhaps at the end there.
Yeah, the takedown at the end, And in close rounds like that, like that one was, those things matter, You got one takedown to none.
I think Nick Freeze is good a job he's doing is staying composed and relaxing on the cage. I think he needs to get a little busier. Look for reversals and a bit more strikes.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with that, and I think you're going to see that more from him here. Like, okay, we'll give him that round, because, keeping that pressure up against the cage, it wears you down. So he knows right now that Nick Hepting is tired, and so we'll see what he does when he comes out.
And this is where the height makes a difference. It almost reverses when you're pushing against the cage. You got that low center of mass, and you just drive them in. So
yeah, absolutely.
Nick's disadvantage turns into an advantage when they get to the wall.
Well, like I said, I felt Nick Hepting's pressure up against the wall, and yeah, it's considerable. Nice return there with the right hand after a little flurry from Freeze. Hepting doing a little bit of feinting here, changing levels.
Nice low kick there by Freeze.
Yeah, it was.
Like to see him follow up with these. Practice these low kicks and finish with them.
Way to weather the storm there by Hepting and then turn it around. And this is where we're saying we want to see Freeze start to work a little bit here.
Yeah, I feel if Freeze just didn't rush in so quickly there, he could have Again, giving up his range slightly.
And he's keeping those legs really close together. I mean, if Hepting drops down to a double with the way there he spreads it as he drops, but now he's down under the single. He's ripping that up.
Again, this isn't an easy takedown when your opponent's much taller than you, because it's hard to get that posting foot off the mat.
Looks like he heard you there. He let go of that thing, so the heck with this. Now he's going for the double, and that's what I mean. Freeze is keeping his legs so close together. I think Hepting kind of dropped down to cover the face up a little bit
so.
there.
I think one of these punches really caught him.
Yep. Now Freeze has got the position on top. Let's see what he can do with it.
And that's what Freeze needed to do, right? Just get busier from that position.
Absolutely.
Interesting.
Looks like Freeze wants to stand with him. Yeah, I think he feels that if he catches him with one, he can do some damage. Hepting's doing a good job of keeping his guard up and blocking these things, but he seems a little hesitant right now. I think, like you said, one of those shots when he was holding on to that leg kind of rocked him a little bit.
And there might be a payoff here for Freeze if he doesn't just headhunt, you know?
Yeah, that, go to the body some, and also, like you said, don't rush in. You know, stay at range.
Right. Which I think he's doing now.
He is.
Oh,
yeah.
as we speak.
Exactly. Just had to prove us wrong, didn't you, Scott?
And one more time, I'm not saying I could do a better job.
No. Yeah.
It's easy from here.
And if it looked like Hepting just kind of went to the ground and conceded the position, it was the fight off that choke that was set in, just to make sure that he couldn't get it. But I got to say, at the end of the round here, I think we are 1-1,
I think
sir.
we are most definitely 1-1.
So whoever comes out and throws it down in this round, I think is going to take this fight. These guys are 195. I got to say, they both look in shape. They're breathing pretty well. You know, they don't look exhausted, especially like we've been saying for debuts. Man, you just expend so much energy. But Hepting, which is right in front of us, looks pretty good, and same thing with Freeze over there. So
yeah, I think Freeze did exactly what we're talking about, exactly what he needed to do. Mm-hmm. You know, when he got the cage here, he was more active, more aggressive.
Yep, reversed it on him and started throwing those bombs, man. He caught him with one, got a little cut on, but looks like below the right eye, which is good. Means blood won't get into Hepting's eyes, but damage nonetheless. This will be the round that decides it, at least on my scorecard.
Well, the momentum's definitely on Freeze's side, but we've seen a couple of turnarounds tonight.
Yes, we have. That jab is nice by Freeze, man. Nice. I got to say, it's just nice and stiff, and there's it out there and doing it right. It doesn't have to land. It's just got to.
Right.
Yeah, I'd like to see him follow up with something behind it, you know. Maybe throw a 2-3 in there. But.
So you see Freeze is moving back there when the punches come in. There's opportunities there to take that leg or follow up with a takedown. Hepting could do with maybe following up a little.
Nice right hand.
Yeah, I think Nick can definitely feel Freeze's power.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hell, we can hear it.
Yeah, I got a little sweat splattered on me there. Good thing it wasn't blood.
Interesting.
Oh.
Get that wrist again. Get that wrist again.
And I don't know if you guys can hear at home. We got the coaches right next to us, and they're calling for Nick Hepting to get a hold of that wrist control and start looking for a triangle or an arm bar. But he's got one butterfly hook in there. Now he brought it out.
So it might not be fan friendly, but I think if Freeze just keeps his position, he stays on top. It should be enough.
Yeah, walk away with the victory. I agree. The crowd is definitely behind him. Their chance of let's go Freeze. But man, for a debut, what a great showing by Nick Hepting.
Absolutely.
And it ain't over yet, is it, Scott? We just watched this happen. This last one, at any moment here, he's definitely, what I like seeing from Hepting on the bottom is he's staying open guard, he's staying busy, he's not just accepting the position. And Freeze let him up.
Yeah, so again, a surprise. I think Freeze make a slight gamble there,
Yeah, I agree. You could have just, ground out the rest of the round and won, but I guess he wants to give the fans a show.
I guess so. Can't complain of that.
No. It looks like Hepting is kind of abandoned his striking. He's looking more to get this fight to the ground.
30 seconds.
Nice. It's a nice pull down.
Just nice snap down there to get him onto the ground. Moves over into his guard, and he'll ride out the rest of this round, I'm pretty sure. And
I think that's probably the smart move, right? As much as he wants to finish, ride it out.
I just love how busy Hepting's staying on the ground too, man. Oh, right here at the end. There we go, Hepting. Oh man. Come on, we want another round. Great fight. Great fight. Yeah, that was great. Both guys went at it, man. They worked their game plans. Like we were saying, I think Nick Freeze did enough to take that third round, which should be the win, but we will see.
I think so. It looked good. In a little trouble there, perhaps at the end. He's glad to hear that. You're glad to hear that buzzer.
Oh, he was. Yeah, I mean, because that was deep. The Amish Hammer taking care of his duties. Look at that guy, man. What a guy. Just fought last week an absolute war against a beast of a man at 205. And a lot of people don't realize this with Nick Klein, man. He's a 185er. That guy goes in and fights heavyweights and 205ers, and the guy he fought last week was definitely all of 205 pounds. And I'm super proud of him as a friend and a teammate, man.
And again, a little testament to the culture at Pura Vida, right? Not too important to get in there and mop the blood off the mats.
No, absolutely. Do your part. He just does it for the really good view because he gets to sit right next to the cage and watch the fights.
All right, fans, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judges Zabetis and Sickinger both score the fight 29-28. Judge Struck scores it 30-27, all in favor of our winner. Fighting out of the blue corner, Nicholas Iceman Freeze. All right, I got to ask you got your own cheering section here. They were pretty loud. Did you hear them when you were in here?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I definitely heard them when I was in there. I was like, I got to hear my coaches, too. But they hyped me up, man. I love it.
Couple times you came close to ending it with a choke, but I got to ask you, it's pretty sweaty in here. It's hard to get a choke on a guy, isn't it?
Yeah, once I got him once under the chin. He slid right out like it was nothing. It was kind of crazy.
It happened a couple times. So like I said, you have your cheering section here. Who would you like to give a shout out to?
I could give a shout out to everybody in Hawaiian clothes. And I also got to shout out my girlfriend Lex right here. Hey baby, will you marry me? Yeah? Yeah, will you marry me? Yeah?
She said yes.
I got one win tonight, but I just got another win for the rest of my life, so let's go celebrate, man.
Excellent stuff. A winner in the cage and also in life. He gets the girl. Let's hear it for the Iceman. Congratulations.
Well, the first marriage proposal I've seen from the cage.
Oh, man. Maybe it did take